let's get the show on the road. Okay. We'll start with an invocation and we'll ask our darling lion, Larry Hansen, if he will. Sorry I called you a darling, but you're a sweetheart, maybe. Larry Hansen to lead that for us, please.
Our Heavenly Father, we come before you with much praise and thanks for the many blessings you give unto us. We thank you for those that gave their lives so we can enjoy the freedoms that we have. May we be ever mindful of those that are still hurting because of the experiences they have had. We'll be willing to comfort them with the comfort of others, come to their aid. Lord, we just thank you for the privilege of being lion in service to our community. Ask you continue to give us strength as you provide us good enough. In Jesus' name, amen.
Thank you, Larry. Maybe wonderful or steadfast Larry Hansen would be better. They both fit. Okay, Pledge of Allegiance. We'll ask Lion Rose Dickinson to lead us off in that. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Thank you, Rose. And the singing of a patriotic anthem. How about Lion Judy Fromdahl? Would you lead that for us, Judy? My country, 'tis of thee, sweet land of liberty, of thee I sing. Land where my fathers died, land of the pilgrim's pride, from every mountainside, let freedom ring. Thank you, Lion Judy. Okay, guest introductions. Tamers. Any guests in the house today?
President Cheryl, Lions and guests. Yes, we have one guest. Al Palmer, introduce your guest.
President Cheryl, Bill, Lions and guests. My awesome, wonderful grandson, getting a cuff shop.
All right, get that. Where are you? I don't see you. He's here. Oh, there you are, over on this side this time.
He got smart today and didn't sit with him.
Okay.
Trying to meet some nicer people today. Good job, getting that.
Okay, how about, let's do, since we just had you up, Tamers, how about we do the sunshine report right now?
President Cheryl, Lines and guests, we have a couple cards up here. One is for baby Woodrow Evelyn. She's been in and out of the hospital, her sugar levels checked and all other testings done. I understand she's home, but they're keeping an eye on her. And then we have a card for Kyle James. So we just haven't seen him in a while, so I have a card reaching out to reconnect.
Thank you.
And are we going to do other announcements later? Or
Yes. Okay, thank you. All right, Tail Twisters, Happy Bucks. We're up to you already.
Okay, good. Okay, where should we
You got about 13, 14 minutes.
It's
Okay.
time for you to explain why you have crutches. Lion Pat Ballman. Actually, we're going to hide the crutches later.
Okay.
I see them in a strange
Gonna
spot.
hide his crutches? Okay.
Get up.
Thank you very much. How many times have I heard that from a beautiful woman?
Bada boom.
It's a family show. That's right. That's right. President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests, in the never-ending saga of what's the name of my doctor this week? Yeah. Let's see. Dr. Alex Nielsen this morning refused to give me a corticosteroid shot in my knee because, no, there's definitely structural damage. Ladies and gentlemen, getting out of bed 2 weeks ago after we did a fundraiser, cigar and whiskey night for the house, and walked around on an uneven surface for about 5 hours. The next morning, I went to get out of bed and turned, and the foot didn't turn. Not even the knee turned, but not the foot. Torn meniscus, bone chip or two. There's some stuff floating around in there, so the reality for the next 6 or 10 weeks is going to be crutches. 6 to 10 weeks, yeah. So just in case, for the old people in the room, do not break anything because Pacific Surgical is like 6 to 7 weeks out to just be seen, not to get scheduled, just be seen.
Oh, wow.
So tomorrow there's apparently a very expensive knee brace, and then the following week an MRI to see how bad it really is. So there you go. If you see me walking slowly, make sure and kick one of the crutches. It'll look good to the LMI guy.
Oh, that's an idea. Lion doing. Yeah.
President Cheryl, all Lions and guests have a happy $10.
Take that.
That's from Lion Richard Dreyer, and he's happy to be a member of our fine club and the biggest service club in the world.
Thank you. I'm going to see you back here. Lion Jane.
President Cheryl, Colonel Lions and guests, a couple happy thoughts. Just came to have a fun time at the convention up in Ferndale, made it home okay. That's just about it, and happy to be here with everyone.
Thank you. Okay, yes, Mr. Jokers. Not like already been talking.
President Cheryl, Lions and guests, I have a real story to tell, but this is not the time or place. I didn't have all that kind of luck up there at the casino. I managed to get J.D. Miller's wife up to put a slot machine. And I said, let's put a couple of bucks in and see what happens.
Yeah.
So she put in $1, I put in $1, and we lost. So that was the end of that.
Hey, big spender!
President Cheryl, Lions and guests, I have a couple of happy bucks here going to the conference. This is the third conference I've been to, and starting to make connections and getting emails back from people, you know, actually remembering who they are and what their names are. So it's working. So it was a really fun weekend.
Oh, good. Okay, moving right along. Oh, my word, I'm never going to get out of the back row. I apologize. Live at something.
I forgot one. President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests, I am completely honored to be sharing a table with my John Palmer, Sr.
Yay! Welcome, John. Welcome back. Glad to see you.
President Carroll, fellow Longview and Gil, I would like to put in 4 quarters for Jay getting back on a safe trip after losing works.
All right.
All right, thank you. Thank you. Next. Oh, hello, Lion G. Would you like to stand or you want to just sit? I'll hit him for you. Okay.
President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests. My happy buck is my grandson flew in from Mississippi.
One of them M states.
And anyway, in about 5 days, he's shipping out to Japan for some classes for 6 weeks. And then from there, he goes to Diego Garcia, which is out in the Indian Ocean. He'll be out there for over a year.
Wow.
Say prayers for him.
I know him. Tell him hi for me. Yeah, I remember him. Over at the Y. Anyway, hello. Pass Mr. Governor Mark. Please stand.
Denise can work. President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests. Just about. $10 this week. I've been gone a few weeks, as you know. Missed a couple of meetings that I've been looking forward to. The Chamber of Commerce with Karen Sisson and our new CEO, that your name escapes me now. Okay, thank you. Had scheduled that earlier, had postponed it, and then I ended it this year. Second $1, we went to Hawaii, which was a good thing. It rained 8 of the 12 days that we were there, and I don't mean the typical Hawaii rain where it rains 10 minutes and it's done. I mean, dark gray clouds, raining all day. The day before we went from one motel to another, we couldn't have gotten there because the roads were closed. But fortunately, the day that we transferred, they were. We were driving through 6 to 8 inches, 10 inches of water in several places. It was an interesting time. But as I pointed out to my wife, sitting on the balcony at 75 degrees, watching the rain was a lot nicer than the cold rain we get here. And the main purpose of going was because we're spreading my birth father's ashes. And the rain, we were meeting that day at my cousin's house at noon. The rain stopped that day at about 11. We got through the paddling out. I didn't realize that wedding ceremonies are out in the bay, not just on the shore. So it's been about 12 years since I've been in a kayak, and I got to paddle out in the middle of the bay with 3-foot waves. Lots of fun, but got that through. It didn't start raining until we were driving home that day at about 4:30. So we had a nice gap there. That was wonderful. Convention notes. First one is Greg and I got a chance to visit with Larry and Ray Moore. They're brothers of George Moore. Great visit. It was a 2.5-hour lunch as we were all reminiscing about George. It was a good time. And then in spite of my roommate, it was a great convention. Had multiple long visits while I was up there with several people I hadn't seen for a while. Kudos to Steve and Marilyn Patterson for the memorial service. It was outstanding. Really enjoyed that. I have 2 medical appointments this week, so I will not be at the board meeting. Happy birthdays coming up, so I'm sure Cheryl and Steve Johnston will have dollars later and we can celebrate them at that time. But just a reminder for both of you. Finally, quote of the week by C.S. Lewis. If you want to get warm, you must stand near the fire. If you want to get wet, you must get into the water. If you want joy, power, peace, eternal life, you must get close to or even into the thing that has them.
Okay, thank you. Yeah, we'll take that one now. Well, he's going to hand me his. Past District Governor, Mr. Jim Reineke, not standing.
We're not standing, but Queen Land Cheryl, fellow lands and guests. I've got $1 from Phil Olson. I talked to him last night on the phone. He said, tell everybody here that he really misses them still. He likes to be there. I have another $1. This one's from Pat Palmer. He's pretty far away. I can't see him. I think he had some kind of change with that long hair. I don't know. But I have a question for him. When you went in to get your surgery, before you did they take you into a room and show you all these different noses and ask you to pick your nose? That's all. Then I have $10 for me for missing all these days. And it's both happy and sad because I'm happy and sad both the time. I'm happiest when I'm here with you guys again.
Oh, thank you. Okay, I'm going to guess we're probably past District Governor or something. Is just the president?
Just the president.
Oh, past president.
That's what I thought.
Thank you, Mary. President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests, over the weekend, Connie and I watched a memorial musical. It was probably on Fox, and so that's what we delude ourselves with. And very powerful, some very powerful testimonials of families that lost loved ones. A young lady that was a gunner in a helicopter crash. She was fantastic. She's climbing mountains everywhere. Anyway, it's amazing that we have just one day to thank the people that gave us our freedom. It's something we should do on our knees every day.
Just Lion, thank you, finally, just Lion, Larry. All right, Larry.
President Cheryl, fellow land guest, I got testified logs for a couple weeks ago when I had the opportunity to have the fruits from my back surgery and had 2 1-mile hikes with my daughter in Olympic National Forest.
Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests. I have 5 happy dollars because I didn't have $1 in my wallet, so you get 5. Yeah, I have to. Mostly about the convention, and a few things have been said, but Stephen and I were definitely honored to be able to do the memorial service. And we received many comments that they were touched, and I think that's what we wanted to do. John Palmer Sr., where are you? I'm so glad to see you here. It's just so great. And the past district governors group of Steve's year, 2013-14, were the committee chairs to assist the council chair, Steve Noble, including Steve Noble and all of the other people. The 9 district governors put that convention together. Each of us volunteered to do something. And we were all there at the convention at one point in time. Maybe some were there one time and another, but we showed up and we managed to get a photo of most of them. And I want to honor Lion Sonia Ayotte, who stepped in for her husband who had passed. Very emotional time for her, but we were so glad to have her. One more thing, the service project was great. We planted a rose bush in honor of past district governor, or council chair actually, Jim Terrell. So many of you know that. And that's at the MD19 office. What do you want about that?
Oh, thank you. Thank you. Now let's hand over the 5. Oh, I'm sorry, the bucket is lagging behind me. Lion King, would you like to be next? Oh, and you get money at the same time. Wow. Woo.
President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests. That's a happy, sad dollar. We just spent the last week in Montana, so I'm happy and sad to be home because we just loved it over there so much. But Georgia did great on her first flight, so yay, to have a screaming baby!
Next, I'm just going to wander around here and see. Well, hello, Steve. I'll just kind of do pass those chair loads. Well, Lion, Steve. All right.
Okay, I got $4 here. One happy buck to EJ here today, one for John back there, and just 2 to be here.
Okay, I'll take that. Oh, let me see who's next. Steve. Another one. Past district governor.
Operations lately?
Past district governor.
Tucker? Give me a few bucks, man.
President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests, I've got a sad and a happy buck. Sad buck, I found out at the convention that one of my fellow governors had passed away the previous year. And I had been trying for 2 months to get a hold of him because he was a good friend of Steve Noble's. And I was very sorry to hear that he had passed. I have a happy buck. With Pat looking over my shoulder, I won enough in the casino to pay for my convention.
All right. Oh, I'm impressed. Nice. Am I going to get any money out of you? PCC light out. If you can get up. If I can get up. Do you need those scratches? I can go for you.
Yeah.
President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests, is $5. One, at the convention, past district governor, what's his name from our old club, Doug Harvey, wanted to make sure that my brother got a Melvin Jones fellow pin. And this is where the what you call it is. Yeah, it's the memorial for them. And but he made me pay $10 for it, but I had to guess. And then that goes to Pat also, head back there. So, second happy dollar, Lion Shannon, you've been looking for one of these hats for a while, right? I thought you didn't have one. Okay, Jay and Shannon, who really wanted one? It kept bugging me.
So,
Carol. Okay, so that's for for Carol. It is dirty. It has my pin on it. It's been sitting on the shelf for years, but things wash. But it has my pin from when I was governor.
That makes it worth a lot.
Yeah, it makes it a lot worth it more. Okay, the third happy dollar was, many of you know I'm the global membership team chair for the multiple district 19. So I was in some of the training on Wednesday, and this Lions from Oak Harbor were talking about this and that. By the end of that meeting, I discovered that they were a club of 19 and went to a club of 36. Isn't that amazing? They use Lions Clubs International's global membership approach, which in reality is the approach that the Pioneer Lions have been using for, well, how long you been membership chair? Long time. And I used it before that, which is, by the way, it's really hard. It's just ask. Talk to somebody and just ask. So it was a grand time.
Thank you. Oh, very nice.
President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests. Sorry.
Oh, you're taller than me. Oh, I like that. Oh,
Wow.
sorry.
Had a great time camping this weekend. Went to Crescent and I did a floor plunge into Lake Merwin. It's pretty cool.
Oh, right.
My goodness. Watch that cord there, darling.
Oh, yeah, no, watch that. You're not going to turn over the board, are you? President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests, I have 5 frustration dollars. For those of you that remember my deal with the IRS, now I'm told I have to have a person that goes on my behalf to plead my case and show the IRS that I need my money back. Ridiculous or what? Yes, they owe us like $3,600 and I'm still fighting for year 2022.
Oh, man.
Good luck. You find anybody? Talk to Mike Parker. He's got good luck at the casino. It's the same difference.
Becoming president.
President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests, my apologies for being late today. It has been something crazy. But we've been going through my mom's house because she is downsizing. And she ran into my late grandma's wedding ring. And so I have that and I've been wearing it. And I just feel like a whole new person with this ring on. It's amazing. But I wanted to let you also know that Ken had a stroke over the weekend. And so we've been trying to take care of him. But he's currently in the hospital, so just so y'all know.
Oh my. Hi.
Hi.
Should be first VP.
President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests, just an update on Dre. He had his leg amputated last week, but he's doing good, and they are decreasing his pain meds and everything, and hopefully he'll be home within a week or 2, and everything is going good.
Oh, good. Nice to hear that. Okay, I guess Matt is not the only one that forgot something.
President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests, thank you, Cindy, for reminding me of something. A week ago, yesterday, I got a letter from the IRS.
They're busy.
Pat did not sign her tax form.
Oh, no.
And I have an appointment Friday with Jackson Hewitt. I want them to tell the IRS if they can tell me how to get her signature.
Yeah.
Please tell me, because I'd sure like to have her back.
Oh, no. Okay. Your turn, Greg.
President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests, I get $5 today. Starting off, Mark mentioned that we stopped and talked to Ray and Larry Moore, George's brothers. That was a lot of fun. Both of them brought out a lot of pictures, and Mark and I both found out a lot more about George. What a neat guy he was. I enjoyed the convention. Saw lots of people that I've known for a lot of years. That's the big part. And John Claypool mentioned remembering people.
would all the vets please stand up, get recognized?
Can we get ask the MDs to stand up?
The what?
The MDs, you ask for veterinarians.
I can see why his grandson's sitting over here.
Hi, okay. Senior.
Al?
Yeah?
I see why he sat over here.
Yeah, that's right.
President Cheryl and guests and members, I would like to give $20 for, I got 16 grandchildren and another grandson on its way, so I got 2 grandsons. And my granddaughter just got back from Arizona playing basketball. They didn't do good because they played teams from California and Arizona, and they said they're way bigger than our kids. And my one granddaughter's graduating this year and going to Academy for Flying. She wants to be a commercial pilot.
Nice.
Bill Gates and the governor up there give her $20,000 to help her out. So.
Wow, okay. Anybody on this? No? Okay. You may continue, President.
Thank you, Twisters. Good job. Okay, Lions Marilyn and Steve, I think you have something special cooked up for us today. Something, a very important ceremony.
We are privileged today to invite our newest member and her sponsor up front. Jay, would you bring your bride, Sherry? They're here today. We're inducting Sherry as a new member. You might want to come this way, Jay.
Shorter.
Great.
You did okay?
Move your table down.
There we go.
Here we go. Thank you.
Don't fly with me.
Yeah.
Go
ahead, sir.
She's been pushing me around for so long.
Yeah.
May I introduce past District Governor Steve Patterson.
Stand up, Steve.
And the crowd goes wild. Sherry, you're being invited to join the largest service organization in the world. We are at 1.4 million members worldwide in over 48,000 clubs in over 200 countries. It all began back in 1917 when a Chicago businessman by the name of Melvin Jones decided to get together with his fellow comrades in the business world, and they formed Lions Clubs International. In 1925, at their annual convention, their guest speaker was Helen Keller, and she challenged the Lions to be knights for the blind. And so now we light a candle on her behalf for you to indicate your dedication to serving those that are sight impaired or hearing impaired. And we do other humanitarian things as well. But if you'll look at, can you turn her around a little bit, Jay? Can you see the banner in the back? you'll see the Lions logo, and there are two heads on there. The one on the left is a lion head looking at back accomplishments of our club of Lions. And on the right, that head looks forward to the accomplishments of the future. So these are the things that we symbolically ask our Lions to do. Be committed to humanitarian service. And that's what you're doing today by your membership. Okay, Marilyn?
Jerry, we are really thankful that you've chosen to join our Lions Club. And I noticed that this pin that you get to wear is first time any member that has joined during a campaign. Lions Club International has a campaign, 1.5 million. So I just looked at this new Lions pin, and it has an arrow on it. There's a very small insignia that says Lions. But what it represents is the new challenge that we have had with Lions Club International to grow our clubs. So you are really deeply honored because of that. And I'm going to read this because it's written out. I think that on this side it's foreign language, so I can't read it. Welcome, fellow Lions. You have greatly contributed to the mission 1.5. Oh, there's all kinds of language in here, you guys. That's all it says. That's it. Welcome. So I would like to give this pin to your sponsor, Jay, and I've got the back to it here. If you would pin that on Sherry on the left side above her heart. Here's the back.
Watch your hands, Jay.
Don't get cut. Yeah, that's good.
DDA. Steve talks different languages.
So I would challenge you, Lions, to take a look at this pin. It's a whole new story for us here. It has a big, giant arrow, which represents our challenge to continue to grow our club, which we do. So, Sherry, I would ask, since you have chosen to become a member of the Longview Pioneer Lions, that you promise to be involved in our club, participate in our projects, attend other meetings to help educate yourself, which you just came back from MD19 convention, which is one of those things. Also our zone meetings and our district council cabinet meetings, anything that you can do to help you learn about our Lions Club, above our club. But most of all, we want you to be involved in our local, and I would just ask that you would make those promises, as also is to follow our code of ethics, which is put together by Lions Club International. Will you do these things?
Yes.
Thank you, Sherry. So Sherry, we have a membership packet to give to you. Possibly there is a sponsorship package in there too. Is there a card for that, you think? No, we lost that.
No, they separated everything.
Okay. So go ahead. Yeah. All right. And you also have a temporary badge. And I'm hoping that your sponsor up here, this gentleman, I think he's your husband, right? Okay. That Jay has told you what are some of the requirements we have for you. And you can put that on tonight, today too. I'll let you pin that on. Do you know the requirements that we ask of you to become a permanent member and get your permanent badge?
Some of them.
What are they? We'll help you.
Board meeting?
Board meeting.
You have to get up early.
What else?
Visitation. David, they're helping you. Visit another club.
Visit another club.
That's right. Orientation. And a work party.
And a work party.
Yeah, those are 4 items.
Right. Okay. You have something else? Very good. I would say by the power vested in me, I bring Sherry Abington into our fold of Lions.
Welcome, Sherry. Yes. Okay, good work,
So
Jay.
Sherry, would you like to share anything about you right now? Just a 1-minute talk?
About me?
Yes.
Wait a minute, a joke about Jay would work.
Here, turn it around.
Yeah, any information.
So, anything you'd like to share? Sharon, you came to our club?
Well, I've enjoyed being with everyone, and they've been all very, very nice to me. And if it wasn't for Jay pushing me, I wouldn't be here. That sounded wrong.
That's actually very apropos, isn't it? He's pushing you around anyway. Well, Lions, what do you think? Do you think Sherry should be a part of our group? Totally. So, with that, and the certificate that you receive here, we call it our certificate of membership, is suitable for framing. So, take that with you, enjoy it, and welcome to Pioneer Lions.
Steve?
Steve, come here a minute.
Photo op.
Move over this way, Ben.
Steve, stand next to your wife. Everybody else can figure it out.
Yeah, stand up.
Jay, you move.
Yeah.
We're done.
Just getting a picture.
Yeah,
Yes.
we're good.
Okay, we're good.
Okay.
Thank you.
Jay, push her around.
Okay. All right, Lions.
We have one other thing to do. President Cheryl, hold on.
Hold on.
As you complete your 4 requirements to get your permanent badge, we have a member that has done just that. And so we'd like to present the permanent badge to Jeff Johnston. Jeff.
All right, Jeff.
Congrats, my man.
Thank you.
It's got
You can put that around
the
there.
thing.
I'll be careful.
Get a magnet. Get a magnet.
Put a magnet on.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Congratulations, Jeff. Okay. It's time for our monthly awards. And doing those today will be our Lion Cindy sessions, and I think we've got some little special awards from Lion Rose Dickinson. So Rose, if you want to make your way up here, or you can do it back there. Oh, okay, and Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, Bob.
Hey, Bob.
While they're getting ready, Cindy, do you want to lead off with the Lions of the Month? And then we'll have you just right after.
President Show, fellow Lions and guests, I am stepping in for Terry. And so we'll be starting our awards with the Rookie of the Month. I'd like Karen Johnston to come up front, please. She's just kind of jumping into a little bit of everything since she's joined our club.
Sorry.
We'll deal with it.
Doing the photo op somewhere?
Sharon's got it.
Oh, there we are.
Yeah.
Here we are, over here. And we have 2 for Lion of the Month. The first one is going out to somebody that's just, again, jumps into anything and everything that's going on. Can I have Ann Carmada come up here, please? She is our Lion of the Month for April. As well as the coming third VP.
That's what made her white as a bush. She said yes.
Congratulations.
All right.
will jump into everything. He's, I think now a new kettle corn cook. Can I have Jay Pruitt come up here, please?
All right, Bob, Rosie, you're up.
President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests, what was just passed around was just a nice little thank you from the concession team for all that you have done this last year in the 90-degree weather and the long hours that you put in. And I did have a list of all the members who have put in 100+ hours, but I'll forego that, we're running long. But anyway, it's just an appreciation of just being there and showing up when we need somebody. And just a reminder that sign-up sheets are going to be coming out in a couple weeks.
All right.
Thank you.
Yes. President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests, I have just a lot of admiration for a bunch of people that have been working in concessions, and that's the guys and gals that have been working the grill in the wagon. They got we got a little bag here for them so that they can all be prepared for next season. So the list I got, well, Tony Matero, he's not here. He loves to work, usually the, not conventions, the concerts, does that well job on the concerts. Next are Bob and Gail Bradley. They've done some work on the grill. So they each get a little bag. Bob's back there, Gail's up there. All right. The next one is Ann Kamada has done a little work on the grill, and she's promising to do a whole bunch more this summer. Oh, we got enough for everybody that I'll read off. And then there's Greg Firth. He's done it for years and years, and jumped in on occasion to spell the guys that are running out of sweat. And Mike Atlin, he's not here. He's done me a great job. Rick Johnson likes to cook pancakes and handle the grill. Then there's Steve Patterson, who's had years of experience on the grill. Keep up good work. And Jay Pruitt right there. He's had professional experience on the grill, but he's jumped in to kind of straighten us out. And then there's Dan Twitch over there. He's good. And if I forgot anybody, I'm truly sorry, but those are the ones that came to my mind right away. And I do really appreciate that. And if anybody else wants to jump in and learn how to work the grill, we're glad to train and we're patient. We hardly even swear at those people. So, I thank you very much.
You're all wonderful. Okay, announcements. Marilyn, Boys and Girls Committee.
Boys and Girls Committee meeting over here to the side.
Okay. Also, don't forget board. We have a meeting Thursday, May 30th, 8 a.m. Cascade Title in Longview. Please plan to attend. Bob, did you have anything about the kettle corn sales? Just there I go for the 31st?
We'll go on Friday, and we've done well last 2 weeks, so we'll do well again this week.
Okay, we'll need sign-ups. Oh, yeah.
One other thing.
We got to have Friday, if we could work a car show for Fort Heaven. So that will be going on Saturday the 22nd. So we're gonna have some sign-ups, and that'll be, car shows are always fun. So you can work a little bit, you can walk around and check out all the cars, and have a good time there. So kind of put that on your calendar for the 22nd of June.
It's also the weekend.
So, thank you.
Okay, Ann, wetlands.
President Cheryl Lance, yes, we have a sign-up sheet for Saturday, June 1st, 9 to 12, to clean up the wetlands area. Meeting at Memorial Park Drive near Shelley Place. So we're going to have a tent, we're going to have people working, but equally as important, we need to have people as greeters to welcome the volunteers and point them down the trail if they're a few minutes late and we've already gone. So if you show up, it would be helpful. It would be great to have you wear any Lions gear so that the neighborhood can see what we're doing there, and just to be really visible. And we're going to have public service announcements come out on, I believe, 3 radio stations. So I really don't know how many people are going to come. So I'll bring 2 boxes of donuts if that helps.
Okay, Cindy, Officers Installation Dinner.
Thank you, President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests. I have the sign-up sheets for our installation dinner. It will be June 28th at 5:30 for the social, 6 o'clock for the dinner at the Moose Lodge. Even if you're not an incoming officer, you're more than welcome to join us. It's one of the rare times we get to socialize while we're not working. It's a rare time. So I have the sign-up sheets here. If you're interested, please let me know.
Thank you. Greg Bird.
President Cheryl, fellow ladies and guests, let's talk a little bit about membership. We had a very nice lady come into our club today. We have another one that couldn't make it today. She was sworn in later. And next month we have another coming in. One of our old members, John Siri, is coming back. He's a kick to work with. I always have membership applications with me. I always have club pins with me. Now, today I was presented something here. I think they're referring to me on the south end of this. Got this from Jay, Sherry, Shannon, and Carol. They said it looked like me, I guess. Anyway, next week I am going to bring this with me. I am going to give this to somebody in this club. You will be required to bring it every meeting until you bring a new member into the club. Give you a little incentive. And like Hal said a little while ago, just ask. Thank you.
Okay, and Carrie Ann.
President Cheryl, fellow Lions and guests, I have the committee chair sign-up sheet going around somewhere. Okay, and so it's really important that we get that all filled out. Kurt's got it currently. Make sure your name's on there somewhere. It really takes all of us to make the group work. So we really need some chairs, but also members listed on that sign-up sheet.
Thank you, Carrie Ann. Okay, now, I'm making an executive decision at the moment. I had planned to do a little activity today. However, we are about 12 to 15 minutes past where I thought we would be when I started that. So I think I'm going to put a peg in it and do it next week. I will find time somehow to get it done next week. It's been wonderful to see the recognitions that we've had today, and that's great. And we'll have a few more next week. So my abject apologies to the table techs. I am so sorry to put you through all of this, but yes, we're going to have to roll it back. There isn't going to be time. Okay, but we do have some ticket drawings. In fact, we have more than the usual ticket drawings today. But we'll start, as always, with our 50-50 joker, the blue ticket. Okay, And the number is, are you ready? 934-203. 934-203. Anybody got it? Blue ticket.
Yeah, not even close.
Okay, John Palmer Sr. Okay. Wouldn't it be a kick if he drew the joker? That'd be great.
Tension at this table is palpable.
No, okay. Not this time. You gotta come back next week, John, so maybe you can get it then. Red ticket, the donation ticket. The number is 759-700. Oh, it's Judy Fromdahl. And Judy, she wants the money in that fund today to go to the diabetes fund. Very good. Thank you very much, Judy. And because it's the end of the month, we have an extra, and I haven't forgotten the dessert ladies aren't here. So maybe we won't have those at all today.
And you actually remembered.
And I actually remembered, what do you know? But in their place, we'll do the end of the month drawing, which I've already drawn. And the lucky winner of the end of the month free lunch or donation, whatever you want to do, is Leroy Parcell.
You I've been in this club for how long? That's the first time I've ever.
First time he's ever won the end of the month award. That's great.
Better take the lunch. I'll donate to wherever it needs to go. We'll do White Canes.
White Canes. End of the month, the White Canes. Okay, thank you.
We're trying to get that.
And so that we can end up a little bit, just a tiny bit early, instead of 10 minutes or 15 minutes late, we'll just wrap her up here. Does anybody else have anything they want to share with the club to make us laugh, giggle, smile? Well, maybe this will do something. Here's to family. An Irishman walks into a bar. He orders 2 shots, drinks them both, and then leaves. The next day the Irishman returns, orders another 2 shots, drinks them both, and then leaves. He continues to do this for some time, when one day the bartender questioned him, "How come you always order exactly 2 shots?" The Irishman replies, "Well, you see, me brother and I used to go out drinking every night. But he lives across the country now, so every night I order 2 drinks, one for myself and one for me brother." Things remain the same for a while until one day the Irishman comes in and orders only 1 shot. The bartender becomes concerned and asks him, "How come you're only ordering 1 shot? Did something happen to your brother? Is he okay?" The Irishman replies, "Of course not. Me brother's fine. I just quit drinking, don't you know?" Have a good week, Lions.